Welcome to Becoming Her.
Your new space for confidence, growth and real conversations.
So, Valentine's Day is approaching, and if you're someone who's waiting for someone else to romanticise your life, then this episode is for you.
This episode is about romanticising your life, not waiting to be chosen, not waiting for a partner, but becoming the woman that makes romance in her own life with or without a Valentine.
So, one of the things is treating your life with intention.
Yeah, I think that's a big one when it comes to romanticising your life. Everything you're doing needs to be intended.
It needs to be on purpose.
Not just, yeah.
It shouldn't feel like a chore. It should just feel good and joyful. Make your life joyful.
Yeah, you need,
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, you need to enjoy the things you're doing. You've got to remember, that's another thing as well that we're kind of getting to as well. It's seeing the beauty and everything and expressing gratitude. You can't just be out every day doing stuff and getting annoyed I've got to go to the gym today and I've got to do this today and do that today, because actually you need to be grateful that you can and you have got the privilege to do those things, because a lot of people don't.
For example, when you wake up in the morning, what's your daily routine? What's your morning routine? Do you get up last minute before you go to work and you're rushing around and you're rushing out the door and you're not giving yourself time to have breakfast? Or is it more like you've got a routine, you get up at a certain time, you don't hit the snooze button, you wake up, you have your breakfast at this time, you have a cuppa, you get yourself sorted in a nice relaxed manner. I can imagine that second one that I've said is much more, feels much more romanticised than the first one.
It's like you're saying with the rushing around, or you're getting up early. I don't know if everyone's heard that thing recently of enjoy being in the process of becoming. Everyone's rushing to do things and you're not finding the meaning of life or reminding yourself that all of this stuff matters.
It's all the little things, isn't it? It's the little things in life, it's the little moments, it's that sitting down and giving yourself that time to get stuff done and have your breakfast at 8 o'clock and get ready and then be at work 10 minutes early. And I think for me, I went through a phase of rushing around and getting up last minute and just quickly brushing my hair and putting a bit of makeup on and rushing out, and it's not fun at all. It's not joyful.
I think that when you're doing that, the day gets away from you, doesn't it? And then by that you've rushed around, you've done everything, you've not enjoyed all those little mundane things, and then by the end of it, it's just another day's gone by, and then you've got to get up and do it all. Yeah, you do. Everyone does the exact same things every day. Everyone gets up, does the skincare, goes to work.
Rewiring your brain. I think you've got to rewire. It's what you're used to, what you've done for so long. It is hard to get out of that, but I think romanticising your life, even if it's just little parts of the day or just in little baby steps, start having your breakfast early before you go to work. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, isn't it? And if you're giving yourself enough time to do that, and you're setting your alarm just a little bit earlier to give yourself time to have a nice, smooth running morning, it's not going to feel so chaotic, and you'll enjoy it more.
It's not just, every day is not just another day, every day matters. And you've got to find time to really love every day and not just wish them all away. And
I think gratitude is massive, isn't it? It's a massive thing for me. Just show gratitude for everything. I think people sort of wait around for Valentine's Day, don't they, to have someone else do something for them, do something nice, buy them some flowers, make them a nice meal. But
it's not just Valentine's Day either, it's every day. I think you treat every day as another day, and then you allow one day of the year that you're going to accept a bit of romance.
Yeah.
But actually you can give yourself romance every day, you can romanticise your life, and every day could be Valentine's Day. You shouldn't wait around for someone else to do it. Even on regular days, you shouldn't be waiting around for your partner to run you a bath or to set the tone for the evening or make your tea. You should be doing it.
It's nice and it's a bonus.
Oh, definitely.
I think when you're doing it yourself, I feel like you feel much better when you know you can just do it yourself and you're not relying on anyone else to do it. I mean, for those single girls out there, it's kind of more for them, isn't it? For not having to, because a lot of girls feel sad and depressed when it's Valentine's Day and they're single and got no one to to have spend Valentine's Day with, well, no one to buy me flowers and no one to cook me a meal. Do it yourself. If you're single, on Valentine's Day, do something for yourself. Have a nice night in, cook yourself a lovely meal, put a face mask on, have a cup of tea, but buy some flowers for yourself.
Even if you're in a relationship, some people have boyfriends or girlfriends that don't buy them flowers. Just go buy yourself some bloody flowers.
Yeah.
And do you know that it's actually scientifically proven that flowers release endorphins? So even if you bought yourself some flowers, it would still make you just as happy. Like
I didn't know that.
It's honestly, that's what I've seen somewhere. But yeah, it's scientific. It's been scientifically said that flowers release endorphins, so like they make you happy. So I think even if it's like I could buy you flowers and they'd make you happy, like it'd make you really happy.
Yeah.
It's like it's just
the thought, I think.
Yeah.
It's the thought of it.
And they're pretty. If you've put them in your house, they're pretty things to look at, and it's gonna make. And this is like we'll get that onto that further in the episode. But it's like making your space feel better and stuff like that. But it's like you were saying about being single. It's not just like obviously if you are in a relationship, then you need to kind of ask yourself if your love language is acts of service, but you're with someone whose say love language is like maybe physical touch or something and not so much acts of service, so you don't get bought that many gifts or like had that many romantic things done for you. You kind of have to take that into your own stride as well and just remind yourself that not everyone's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Like it is a rarity to have someone with really good acts of service, and I think you need to kind of remind yourself that you shouldn't be waiting around for someone else to do it. Why don't you set the scene? Why don't you make a nice meal? Or even if it's just for yourself, you're the one that could just do all those nice things rather than waiting around for someone else to do it for you. And then it like penultimately comes down as well, doesn't it, to you have to treat yourself the way that you'd want other people to treat you first. Don't wait for someone else to treat you the way you want to be treated. Start with yourself, and then if someone else treats you really nice, then that's an added bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, I think like how do you love your partner, or how would you love your partner, and then do that for yourself.
Yeah, so like romance is daily practice. It's not a person.
No, it's daily.
Yeah.
It's habits. It's almost like a routine, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we were saying as well the other day, we've all been born into the total wrong era. Like men had to, not just men, women, anyone had to come and knock on your door with a bunch of flowers and ask you out.
Effort, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bare minimum is seen as romance, and it's not. Like you shouldn't be getting given the bare minimum. Like it's just all these little things. But obviously that's not the point here. But what we're trying to say is you should start within yourself first and do all these nice things for yourself, and then you're also then going to be setting the standard, aren't you?
Yeah, you're setting the standard, yeah, because if you're doing that for yourself daily and you're treating yourself to nice little things and you're romanticising your life, then if someone does come into your life and they're not hitting that either, you're going to be like, see you later, I'll treat myself way better than that.
Oh my God, we're going to be building an absolute... all these women, hopefully, will be watching our podcast. The standards have been massive, there'll be no... everyone will be single.
Give men the kick up the arse to do better.
Not just men, some women as well.
Oh, I know, women can be just as bad, really.
So, we're going to start with all the little things that are going to make you feel good. Where you're going to start when it comes to romanticising your life. You maybe already do, and you may be just here because you want to learn more about it, or you love the concept, but you need to start somewhere, I think. I know since I've hit my mid-20s, I've started romanticising things a lot more. I know we do it together. Like, it's just taking that time to, like, just slow down and wind down and remind yourself that all the little mundane things that you do every day, they can feel really good.
Yeah, rather than like a chore.
Yeah, so it's like things like where you always say, like, you should get ready every day, even if you don't have any plans.
Yeah.
If you make yourself feel good, you're going to set...
Put on your nice perfume, like, just for you.
Oh, yeah. I've started doing that recently. Like, I was thinking about this today, actually. I never use my nice perfume. And I always think, but it's so expensive. I just want to save it for a special occasion. But... walk around smelling good. Yeah. Use the nice perfume.
And then you can just literally sit there and be like, oh, it smells so good right now.
I mean, that's the way. But do you know what? I get it all the time when a girl walks past me and I think she smells unreal. But she's probably the girl that uses a good perfume every day. Like, if people, like, just use the good perfume, get up, make yourself look good, make yourself feel good. And then I think that's kind of where it all starts, because once you feel good, it kind of sets the tone for the day. I don't know about anyone else, but when I've done my makeup and my hair, even if it's just for the gym or wherever I'm going, whenever I'm leaving the house, it makes me really appreciate the day better, I think. Like, I can chill out a bit more and I'm not stressing because every 5 minutes I'm thinking, oh, my hair's a mess, or I look minging today, or
you know,
whatever.
you look good and you feel good, then you're going to have a good day, and you're more likely to enjoy these little moments that you have throughout the day as well. I think it's like it's that confident thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But it can all start there, but it's like other things as well. Like, for example, I used to hate going to the gym. I thought it was a massive chore. But if you get, like you always say, don't you, a nice gym set always changes everything.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice gym set. Like, romanticise these things. Don't just see it as a chore. If you go into the gym and you don't like it, even if you do like it, but you go every day, so it's a routine that you're just so used to, and you just do it out of total routine, just start like slowing down a bit and thinking, oh, I get to go to the gym today, I get to put on that really nice gym set that I've just bought, or maybe there's something you haven't worn for a while, or I'm going to make my hair look a bit different today, I might try a new style, or something.
Like your car, like when you're driving to the gym, what does your car look like? What is it, clean inside? Is it?
Yeah, things like that.
Clean your car out, and then you'll feel good about getting in your car, and you're like, oh. Because for me, when like this morning, for example, like I might leave the kitchen, a couple of dishes to do the next morning. I know I'm not the only one that does that. But I did it all last night and wiped everything down. Everything was spick and span. Everything was pristine. And then I got up for work and I went to my kitchen. And like I literally walked in and it was all so nice and clean and tidy. Everything had been cleaned and put away. And I just felt so good. Like I just looked at my kitchen to get my car keys. I walked in and I was just like, it's really good. And it's like, that's how it makes you, that genuinely is how it makes you feel when you've got a clean space, clean environment. So I enjoyed that moment this morning because I did that last night.
Yeah.
I was organised and planned ahead, and it made me feel good this morning. Then it set the tone for the day, actually. So yeah, if you're driving to the gym in your new gym set and your car's clean because you've cleaned it the day before, you'll just feel good. You'll enjoy that moment. You'll enjoy the drive to the gym. You'll enjoy the gym because you're going in your new gym wear.
So just, yeah, I know. I do stuff as well, like romanticising like the mundane, like going shopping, like if you want to go shopping, or if you're going for
Treat
like
yourself to something.
if you're thinking, like, for example, oh, I might go have a cuppa at my friend's today or something, like, go for a coffee date or do something,
Yeah,
go to a really nice coffee place. It's going to cost you, like, £3, £4, and you can sit somewhere really aesthetic and romanticise it and think, oh, I get to go on a coffee date today. Like, not just, oh, I'm going to meet my friend for a cuppa today.
A cuppa for £3 these days.
Oh, £4. Depends what you get. Cup of tea would be,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just all those little things that make you feel better about things and make you feel good. All these little things that they'll all add up in the end. When you go into the gym or you're going shopping and you're thinking, don't think of it as a chore, think of it as, oh, I'm going to go shopping today. How can I make this better? How can I romanticise it? Yeah. Even if it's just writing a really pretty list or going on your, sometimes I think going on your own. I think that's the best way.
You don't have to worry about whatever anyone else needs to
And you
do.
can just go really slow. I love
have a good
ratch. I love going to B&M on my own for like an hour and just walking around. I don't actually buy anything. I actually
love, and I know like not a lot of people do love it, but TK Maxx, I love ratch in there. Music as well. I think for me, music's a massive one.
Like put some music on. Yeah.
Like, when you're like, if you need to clean up your space and you just can't be bothered, like put your favourite playlist on, put your favourite genre of music on, and it just gets you through it.
I guess and it applies for everything, doesn't it? When you're at the gym, make yourself a playlist. Yeah. If you go shopping, you could have a shopping playlist. I don't know. Put your headphones in and walk around in the shower. Yeah, when you've got your friends round, like, we always have music on in the background.
I
Like,
can't go a day without listening to music. It
I
just does
know.
something
I
to me.
have,
It makes me
yeah,
feel
I've
good.
noticed recently that even when I'm working, that putting the music on in the background,
Yeah.
like the radio or something,
you.
it just helps me like focus a bit better. But yeah, definitely, any little thing you do, you can romanticise it.
Yeah, basically. In a
Um,
nutshell.
But yeah, like we could start from the top as well. So, for example, romanticising your mornings. So we've kind of went into that already, but if you get up on a morning, like you said earlier, and you get up really late, and you've got a rush, you've got half an hour. I have come to the conclusion now that I'd rather get up half an hour earlier, and have that extra half an hour to just chill out, come downstairs, make up a cup of tea.
Screen-free time.
Yeah, that's another thing as well, screen-free.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone doesn't know this, if you go into your settings on your iPhone, or probably Android as well, I'm not sure, you can set a screen down time from a certain point of the morning until a certain point at night until a certain point in the morning, and try and do at least 1 hour no phone time as soon as you wake up.
It's a really good thing.
So I have mine set from 10 p.m. no, 10:30 at night until 9 a.m. the next morning. I work from home, so I wake up at 8 a.m. And then I have an hour, 8 till 9, which is my morning routine. And then I'm not allowed, I'm blocked from all my apps.
You can like edit it as well, can't you? So if you have to have a certain app, like work for example, you can have that open, but you can pick what apps
Yeah.
you don't want
For example,
use.
I keep it so things like my phone app, you know, if anyone tries to ring me, or my WhatsApp's there, because I don't see an issue. I don't see an issue with texting. Like, if you've messaged me, I'll reply to you in the morning. But things like Instagram and TikTok and all of that, it's all blocked, so I can't scroll. As soon as I open my eyes, I used to be really bad for just sitting and scrolling, and then I would spend another hour in bed.
It's so easy to do, isn't it?
And it's
So if
bad
take
for
that
you as well.
away from yourself, from being tempted to do it, it's just...
So when you wake up, the best thing to do, and you know, I used to find as well that when I would come downstairs and I would start cooking my breakfast, yeah, that was right, wasn't it? I would say I'm making cereal and a cup of tea. There's been times where I've made my cup of tea and then I've put the milk back in the fridge when I needed it for my cereal, or I'll put my spoon in the sink.
Silly,
I'll forget what I'm doing, and then I'll be like, what? And I'm confused. But I've noticed since stopping that scrolling on a morning and having the downtime, I'm a lot more with it when I'm up, and I'm a bit more alert and doing stuff, and my brain's not running around things probably that I've been looking at, or whatever. But I think it does really help, that screen time, downtime.
100%, yeah. It's a really good habit to get yourself into. Like, as soon as you wake up, just do not look at your phone, don't check it. Just make sure you get up early enough so that you can do whatever you need to do in the morning, have breakfast, or go to the gym, or do a quick workout, or anything. Move your body, go for a little walk, I don't know, the first hour of your morning.
Well, yeah, I was about to say that. It gives you that gap as well to like you say, get up. You can maybe put the radio on, put a bit of music on, make your breakfast, do your skincare, all of that. Give yourself block that time out in the morning. And then there's things like journaling. You could sit down and journal in the morning.
Meditate.
Because obviously I work from home, so it's easy enough said than done. But you've said yourself, when you get up earlier, you have a much better day before work, because you give yourself that additional time to get up and get everything done before you go in, and you're not rushing around. I think rushing completely ruins your day.
It does, it's horrible. I did it for so long. Like, when I was in school, I did it all the time.
I think I used to get up about 10 minutes before running for the bus, and then I would always miss the bus, and then I'd be more mad.
Legging it for the bus. And then you fall. That was funny, that.
I did it twice. I slipped on the ice once as well, fell on my ass.
You wouldn't have fell if you were organised and you got up earlier.
God's sake.
I just think your day just runs much smoother when you set the tone in the morning. As soon as you wake up.
Yeah, you set the tone for the day, don't you?
Yeah.
It definitely is right, and I do feel like I'm one of those people, if my hair doesn't go right, I'm having a bad day. If my makeup doesn't go right, but that's all because you rush it. Don't rush it. And then it's also
Make
as well...
your bed as well, first thing.
Oh, that is my biggest pet peeve, is right? If you can't make your bed, you are good for nothing as a person. I'm sorry, but you are. No, but it is. If you can't get up in the morning and make your bed, you are literally good for nothing. But you know how it actually annoys me because, right, when at the end of the day, when I go to bed on an evening, if my bed is nice and freshly made, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, you just can't wait to get in. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can't make the bed, you are good for nothing. Honestly, it's one of these pet peeves
That's
I have.
another thing, is it's like the aesthetic of it. I mean, I know it's not all about the aesthetic of it, but for me, I like when things look pretty. It makes me feel good. Like get yourself a new duvet. Like get some nice pillows if you like that.
Oh, he's me with my bloody decorative pillows.
Make it look beautiful. Like romanticise your bedtime routine.
I know. If that's what I mean, you're starting to romanticise your full day in the morning because you make your bed ready for the evening.
Yeah. It's being organised, isn't it?
Mhm.
I think even trying new things out as well, like trying a new hairstyle that makes you feel good. Like spend a bit of time if you're free on one evening and you've got like an hour where you kind of haven't got anything on, you're a bit bored, or you've just got TV to watch. Like I like to look at Pinterest at new hairstyles and I like to try them out, and sometimes I'll find a hairstyle where I'm like, I really like that. I feel like I look really good with that hairstyle. Like that's an example of new things to try. Or you could try a new makeup look. You could try that, or you could try go to a Pilates session and try out something that you haven't done before. Like you might even find a new passion in the process of it.
This is where you come to things like romanticising like your body and your self-care as well. Like it's took me such a long time. I'm 27 now. It's took me up until now to have a skincare routine and hair care routine that I'm genuinely happy with, and I know what I'm doing with it, and it just makes you feel so much better. Like having say you've had like an everything shower or whatever, and I think you need. But it's as well like I've noticed that, like you say, you're probably way better than me at trying new hairstyles. I think I must rock the same hairstyle for about 3 years before I finally find another one. But like, I don't know if you're like this, but I do the same skincare routine every single day, and it gets to the point where it's so regulated that you forget that actually it's such a privilege to be doing that, and you should take the time and just do it a bit slower and take the time for you. And it's like one of them things where you could like light a few candles on a night or run yourself a bath.
I think
and
lighting candles and having a bath is definitely a nice romantic thing that you can do for yourself.
Like don't just get up, do your skincare, do your hair, out for the day. You need to think, this is my time and I'm going to romanticise this. You could light a nice scented candle and whatever, and maybe do a face mask in an evening or something like that. But I definitely, as I'm getting older, I definitely really appreciate the like self-care time and romanticising it.
Yeah, it's appreciating like that you can afford the skincare and stuff as well. It's appreciating that you've got a job and you've got money coming in, that you can afford to do these things. It goes back to gratitude, doesn't it? And being grateful for the things that you do have, and just appreciate the things that you have, because there's so many people that don't have them privileges.
Yeah, and it's like as well, like a lot of people obviously are so body conscious and self-conscious about certain things, but it's kind of up to you to try and remind yourself of all of the things you should be grateful for. Like, for example, I know that I'm always gonna have issues with, like, I don't like my double chin and I don't like certain things, but actually some people would kill to have my body or my hair.
I thought you were going to say some people kill to have my double chin.
No. Oh God. No, I hope no one wants my double chin.
Well.
For God's sake. Oh yeah, I'm gonna romanticise my double chin every day now. Oh, for God's sake.
I've lost my train of thought now. What are we talking about?
Body and self-care.
You were saying some people would kill to have
like, oh, God. I get so many people that say to me all the time, I love your hair.
Yeah.
Like, your hair's amazing.
You
and
do have
and,
lovely thick
and I'm
hair,
like,
so
oh,
jealous
no,
of it.
it's just so thick. It does my head in. But actually, I do have really thick hair and I should be grateful for that. So it's finding kind of what works for you and rolling it back to what we were talking about. Yeah, romanticising literally comes down to everything. So obviously, like we've said, it all starts in the mornings. But then it's all about self-care and body positivity and romanticising all of those things. There's things you can do during your day-to-day that'll make those things feel really fulfilling and really enjoyable, like having baths with candles and doing self-care,
Yeah.
or like have like a night to yourself and whatever.
Like, you deserve it. Like, you deserve to romanticise your life, and you deserve to take that bit of time to do those little things. Just, it doesn't take long to light a couple of candles and run a bath. Like, just do it and you'll enjoy it. I think it's really important to just, if you're the type of person who's always like go, like constant, like work, gym, like not non-stop, I think it's just so important to remember that, to take a step back and have a breather and have it, even if it's just for 1 hour in your evening or 1 hour in the morning or whatever, just relax.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Take your time, just slow down. Like,
You'll notice
it's not
such a
serious.
difference. Like, you'll notice such a difference if you just slow down. Like, I know how stressed you get. You work every Monday to Friday all day, and if you don't get your chill out time in the evening, you get really stressed. And it's like, it's not a bad thing though, because you need that time. Like, you need that time just to slow down and chill out and wind down. You need wind down time.
Like, brush the day off.
So it's like definitely a big one I think that we're trying to get across, is that self-care starts with you and your own time. But it's like we were saying about the candle thing with the bath and stuff. It's like, it's about your environment as well. Like, you need your space around you needs to be clean and tidy, and I think that's where it also starts. Like, for example, we were saying about cars. Your car is a mess. If my car's a mess, I feel like my life's a mess. Every time I get in my car, I get mad.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's so I think it's so stressful. Like, even at work, like your workspace, like, if I feel like you focus more when you've got a clean environment around you. Because you're not thinking, oh, I need to do that, I need to clean that, and I need to do that, and you've got loads of other things on your mind as well. If you've got a clean environment, you can totally just sort of...
Yeah, like if you work in an office or from home, like I work from home, you should definitely take the time for maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the start of your shift or the end of the shift or the day, whatever, and tidy your workspace, get it all nice and tidy, and then you can start thinking about like romanticising that space. Like, maybe dim the lights a little bit, because I've found as well in places I've worked, if the lights are too bright, it's so much nicer if you dim the lights, or maybe like tidy your workspace, keep it all nice and clear, and then your car as well, because whenever you're going to work or going home from work, if you've had a bad day and then you're getting into a messy car, that's going to annoy you even more. And then
affect your mood, doesn't it?
Exactly, and it's like your house as well. I can't stand a messy house. I know everyone's different, and I got brought up living really like tidy and stuff like that, but I think the main reason that I've always got a tidy house is because I feel more chilled. Like, if everything's away and tidy. So like, I know a lot of people say about like doing like a mini kitchen reset on an evening, like you were saying. If you do your dishes, I know it's not nice doing it at the time, but it's going to benefit you so much more when you come to get up the next day and your space is clean and tidy and everything's nice and clean. And then you can like... And then it comes to cleaning as well, romanticise your cleaning. Like, when you're doing it, put a playlist on, get yourself all set up, get your stuff sorted, and then not only will you have romanticised your cleaning time, but you'll be thinking while you're doing it as well, this is going to make everything so much better after I'm finished.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be enjoying doing the cleaning if you put a nice bit of music on in the background, and then you'll just feel good after it, and then you'll feel good the next day because it's clean.
I'll tell you what as well, there's nothing better than when you've just cleaned your house, or maybe your living room, or if you'd still live with your parents, maybe your bedroom, and then at the end of it, lighting some candles, turning the big light off and putting the lamp on and like setting the mood.
Yeah.
I love a lamp. Like a lamp is like...
Yeah, I've got this.
I love a lamp.
I've got this lamp at home. It's like a
mood lamp,
tone.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's really. I think that's another thing. That's actually another thing in the morning when I wake up. I feel like I used to wake up and put the light on, and it was like so bright, and it pissed me off. So I've started now. Like I'll wake up and luckily it's the mornings are getting lighter now, so that's nice. But I'll put a light on in a different room, and I'll make sure that it's not so bright. Like I'll slowly wake myself up rather than it straight away bright light. I think that in the long run as well help your eyesight, because when definitely. You're asleep for 8 hours or however long you sleep for, pitch black, and then you wake up and you turn a bright light on, it can't be good for your eyes. Yeah,
but it's like I was saying before about people that work in like office environments, or even me at the hospital. The lights in the hospital are really bright. But it's about like dimming your lights and remembering that your computer screen's in your face every day as well. Maybe dim your computer screen. We were saying the other week, weren't we? You didn't know that on your iPhone you can set it at a turn. It's like a tone on your iPhone in your settings, isn't it? And I've done it on your phone. It basically it puts your phone. You can set what time you want it to do at. So I think mine's maybe 7 or 8 p.m. and it like changes the tone of your phone screen to like a yellowish colour rather than the big bright light. It dims it and it makes it better for your eyes. But I've also found it also helps because if you do maybe get to like 8 o'clock and you have that little, you know, when you maybe have like a little Instagram scroll or something, it's so much better and more relaxed than having like a bright light. I know some people put their phone in dark mode, but if you do like it in white like I do, you can actually set it so that it changes its tone at a certain time, and I think that's a good kind of thing to do.
Kaylee's full of tips and tricks.
I'm so productive, like organised with stuff like that.
Yeah. It's so beneficial to have a friend like you in my life.
So you've romanticised your morning, you've got up, we've said give yourself the extra time, romanticise your mornings, all of that, and then obviously all the bits in between, so like your skincare, going to the gym, coffee date, shopping, romanticise all of that. But then when the evening comes, you need to start thinking about what you're going to do in the evening. Because I think the evening is my main...
Evening rituals.
Yeah, the evening's my main wind down time, I think.
I've already touched on, obviously, like skincare and making a bath.
A bath with a candle.
That's like one thing you could do to romanticise your evenings.
And it's like I've just said as well, cooking.
It's what you enjoy doing personally, isn't it? Like you like reading, don't you, before you go to bed? You love an hour before you go to sleep, you read a book. Because obviously your screen time switches off at 10:30.
Yeah.
Is it 10:30? 10.
10:30 now, because I think 10 was a bit too early. But I suppose when you get home from work, your first thing you're going to think about is what you're having for tea. Because it's like if you're one of these people that finishes at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, you're going to get home and think, oh, what do I need to make for my tea? Suppose you could start there, really, couldn't you? Like try new recipes or try different things. Like I feel like if you have a nice meal or like a nice...
Yeah, cook yourself a nice meal. Don't get a takeaway all the time, or don't go and get a quick meal from McDonald's, or like cook yourself a really nice good meal. I know sometimes people say it's effort and got all the washing up to do after it, but it's those little things that you do before when you have a good meal that you make. It does feel much better than having a quick microwave meal or...
Yeah. You can romanticise your cooking as well. Like I always put the Alexa on. I always put that on in the background, maybe a bit of music or the radio, get a good recipe up, get everything ready and prepared. And then, we always as well, I think this is a big one, is plan your meals.
You do.
I plan my meals every week because obviously I live in my own house, so I go shopping. But if you know what you're making, say if on Monday or Sunday you decide, right, so this is what I'm going to have all week, it takes that pressure away from you. I think this is a really big point to make as well, is if you can reduce the amount of decisions that you make throughout your week or throughout your day, it's going to set you up for such a better day, because you're not going to have to think about things all day, and that's taking more time out of stuff you could be doing. Like, when you get to 5 o'clock and you've got home from work, rather than going, oh God, what am I going to make for tea? And then even that point you might need to go to the shop or something, then you're going to get more stressed and it's going to make more time. But if you've decided on Monday, right, on Thursday I'm going to have spaghetti bolognese, it comes to Thursday, you've got all your stuff in your fridge ready to go, you know exactly what you're doing, you can just get yourself in the kitchen, get the music on, make your tea, and that's that, bashed out.
I think a big thing of it is managing your time, isn't it? It's knowing what your daily schedule is, so that you have got time for yourself to do nice things and be able to cook for yourself. Like if you're, for example, at work 8 till 9, 8 till 5, and you're someone that likes to go to the gym every day through the week, or like can you get up that little bit earlier and go to the gym in the morning? If you've got something on in the evening, go to the gym before you go to work. It sounds like, oh God, I'll have to get up really early to do that, but then once you've done it, once you've been to the gym, you've gone to work, you're probably more productive at work because you've released endorphins, and then in the evening you don't feel like, oh, I haven't got time to do my workout now because I need to do X, Y and Z. It's just managing your time so that you've got time for yourself.
Yeah, I think I know obviously we're going on a bit of a whim now saying about that, but I think like what you're saying is every kind of decision you make earlier on in the day or earlier on in the week sets your evenings up, doesn't it? Like you always say about how you finish work and you've still got the gym to do and tea to make, and yeah, that's good doing those things in the evenings, but some people might have other things like kids to get sorted or whatever else, and it's like reminding yourself that, like what you say, you need to, if you know your schedule and you can start, you can plan all that out throughout the week and think, right, oh well, I can do all of that in the morning rather than on my evening, then it gives you that time to then use your evenings for your little wind down rituals.
Yeah, it's so important.
Evenings are definitely like my biggest one. We were trying to figure out the word for this yesterday, but I do what's called bedroom service.
Is that what it's
I
called?
don't know. I think if you know the name of it, comment below. I can't remember. I call it bedroom service, but it's basically where when I know I'm going to bed and I know what time I'm going to be going up to bed, what I'll do is the first thing I'll do is I'll go upstairs and I'll put the lamp on in the bedroom, just the lamp, nothing else. I'll make sure the bed's maybe drawn back a little bit, ready for me to get into. It's always nice and made, like I said. My bedside tables are clear. There's nothing on them, no mess, nothing that I don't need there. Any dishes that aren't there maybe from the night before, like my glass or whatever, is gone. I get my book ready. I maybe light a candle. I'll get my water ready and put that on the side. And it's all done. And then what I'll do, then I'll go away and then I'll put my pyjamas on and I'll do my skincare and brush my teeth and brush my hair and all of that. And then by the time I've done all of that and then like put the dogs to bed and stuff, by the time I go to bed, my bedroom's all made up for me. It's like someone's came and when you like done a little bedroom service.
Yeah. I do like that. It is. It's self-love, isn't it? It's loving yourself. I think that's the main point of this whole episode, isn't it? It's like romanticising your life and remembering that you're important and you deserve to have that romance in your life, with or without Valentine.
Yeah, exactly.
And enjoy it whilst you're doing it. It all teaches you to enjoy your own company, be more confident in yourself, less reliant on others because you're doing it yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're just overall just less likely to seek for external validation.
Yeah, it's I think it's something we've found a lot recently is that a lot of people do rely on other people to romanticise their life and to give them love and stuff like that, but it all starts with you. We've said this in the beginning, but it definitely all starts with you, and it's going to teach you to enjoy your own company.
Yeah, which is a major thing in life.
Yeah, and as well, I feel like throughout the episode, we've very much flicked a lot from romanticising to productivity and habits and stuff like that. But I think they all play a massive part in romanticising your life. If you can get a good routine and a good...
It's a process, isn't it?
Yeah, if you can get a good routine and make good habits and things that are going to help you slow down and enjoy all of them things that you've got to do, which are just day-to-day activities, then you are going to then be able to romanticise your life and enjoy them all.
It's going to be easier to do.
Yeah, and it's not just going to be everything's not just going to be a chore or a task that you need to tick off. It's genuinely, like, I have my habits, the things like doing 75 medium and stuff like that, but I don't make myself put myself down anymore for not ticking things off that I should be doing, because I just do what I enjoy. And I think you need to remember that. And that's where the romanticising comes in, and it's where you start to genuinely love day-to-day activities and doing your routine, and it's just making yourself love doing everything that you're doing every day already. You need to fall in love with that and not just see it as a task or a chore. And as we've touched on as well, obviously it's Valentine's Day, which means that you could be in a relationship.
It's not Valentine's Day today, it's Valentine's Day coming up.
Well, yeah, it's Valentine's Day on Saturday, but like having a partner could enhance all of these things. Like they maybe might run you a bath, or they might bring you flowers and stuff like that.
Which is nice.
Which is great. Like, it is unreal having someone like that. But a partner, you need to always remember that a partner adds to your life. They don't define it.
No.
So you need to remember that love starts with you, and romanticising everything starts with you and how you see things.
So I hope you've took some things from this episode. I hope you can take some things into your own daily life and implement some of the things that we've spoke about. And it's honestly so easy to do. It's little things, and it's just doing it every day, and it can make such a difference long term.
Yeah, and we were just so excited to talk about romanticising your life for Valentine's Day, because it's one of those things that we both really try to do every day anyways. Yeah. Even us as friends will sit and make tea, and we'll light candles at the table and put Netflix on, or we'll sit together and watch the TV put the lamp on and just set the tone. Yeah. And we just wanted to talk about that with you, and hope that if you're someone that's stressed at the moment or not feeling the love so much, then maybe you could then, coming up for Valentine's Day, make your own love. And
yeah, it's all about loving yourself and doing things that you enjoy, and doing things that make you feel loved, like doing things yourself that make you feel loved, like not relying on anyone else to do that for you.
Yeah, exactly. So we hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope that you are going to go away and go after this, romanticise your life to the best of your ability, and we hope that everyone has a good Valentine's Day, whether that's with or without a Valentine. Yeah. So if you've enjoyed this episode, we really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. We are still just getting started out, and we're over on Instagram as well if you want to follow us on there. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this episode, let us know what you think. Maybe pop a comment in and tell us what you do to romanticise your day-to-day life, because it could be totally different to what we do and what we've said. But yeah, so have a lovely Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.